Woo! There it is! I don't know if you can see it. Yield. Okay. I yield. So I drove 3 hours to come to Micro Center to test drive a bunch of different chairs. And I found them. Hydroplaning, trying to pass this guy. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit. Come on, you got it. This is why you don't leave your basement, kids. Stay in the basement, make videos. There's a freaking tornado siren going off right now. Holy shit. All right. I am taking a trip to Kansas City. That's right, I'm going to the big city to find me a computer chair. What's up YouTube, Jason here with Byte My Bits, recording while I'm driving, which is ridiculous, but I'm keeping the eye on the road, so hopefully I won't die in a horrible fiery crash. I have been in search of a computer chair for a long time, and we don't have a lot of options where I'm from to go and actually sit down in a computer chair. It's just not a thing, not an option. Just past a cop, hopefully he doesn't turn around and pull me over. Anyways, I don't have an option, or very many options, to find a computer chair that I like. So I've decided, let's just go to Kansas City, because it's the closest to biggest city, and there's a Micro Center in Kansas City, and that's where I want to go, because Micro Center supposedly has a very large selection of computer office chairs for you to sit your butt in and see if they make your booty tingle like an office chair should not. I wonder if they have vibrating. Never mind. For today's trip, it is a roughly 3 hour trip from my house to Micro Center. Probably gonna go there, maybe stop somewhere else like Ikea. I don't know, I haven't been to Ikea in a long time, and I kind of like the way Ikea looks and feels inside, so I have nothing to buy, but you know, I don't know. I don't really know how this trip's gonna go, but I want to do something else while I'm there, possibly, maybe. All I know is that I spent $480 on that stupid Maxnomic chair because they have an advertising game that is unmatched, at least in my experience, and I absolutely hate it. So I don't want to buy another chair without sitting my butt in it first. That's why I'm taking a trip, and Ikea is kind of a fallback. It's my fallback bitch, basically. Like if I go up there and Micro Center don't put out, I'm going over to Ikea. I'm seeing if they'll put out for me. And if they don't put out, then I'm gonna have to find some other places, maybe. I don't know. I really hope I find a chair. That's really, I mean, I don't want to take a 3 hour trip and not find a chair. Because my chair is old, it's busted, ain't got no padding left. It's basically like sitting on a hard board, and it's just uncomfortable. And believe it or not, because of the way the Maxnomic chair is designed and the way my butt fits in it, it is more comfortable to sit in the old battered POS chair than it is to sit in the Maxnomic chair, for me. So I completely hate that chair. Hopefully I'll find a better one. I'm not even going for a gaming chair. I'm looking not for gaming, but for just like an office chair. Maybe an executive office, some fancy plushy, something nice. I want it nice. It's got to be a good long time chair. So I'm making my first stop. I'm less than an hour on the road, and apparently somebody was so distracted this morning they forgot to put on deodorant. Oops. It's all right, I figure I might as well get gas, because, you know, half a tank, might as well. All right, $12 on a bag of jerky and a single-use deodorant, Old Spice. There's still people on the road that understand what a double flash means when you're driving and you're traveling. If you don't know and you don't do this, a double flash is when you see a cop sitting and running radar against, you know, a direction. So like I was just driving, may or may not have been speeding. I'm not, you know, I'm probably not, but got a double flash. Definitely made sure I was doing the speed limit. Come right over the hill, and what do you know? There's a freaking cop sitting there just waiting to just bite me. But I didn't get bit. So, you know, hats off to that truck that warned me. Nobody else warned me, so that's irritating. I always do the double flash when I see radar being ran, and I think everybody else should. I don't know if that's illegal. Maybe if that's illegal, then don't do that. But if it is legal, do it. This is the second time I stopped. I just gotta go to the bathroom so bad. It's ridiculous. This is what happens when you drink half a cup of coffee. Yeah. Actually, half a pot of coffee. Not half a cup, half a pot. God, I suck at traveling. I am in Kansas City, 4 miles away, I think maybe 2 miles away from the exit, and then I don't know how long after that. But I'm really close to Micro Center, and I'm sitting there thinking, I haven't had crab legs in a long time. So last time I was in Kansas City, I went to Joe's Crab Shack. Apparently, they don't exist anymore.
Take exit 79 from Metcalf Avenue North, Metcalf Avenue South.
Oh, so I gotta take my exit now. So I want crab legs, but I need to stop and search for it. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and go to Micro Center and then
use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Metcalf Avenue.
Search for seafood when I'm in the parking lot and I have a chance to stop and actually look. Because I don't want to do that while driving, because that's bad. Woo! There it is! I don't know if you can see it. Yield. Okay. I yield.
In 600 feet, turn right.
Nice.
Turn right. Then your destination will be on the left. Your destination is on the left.
Thank you. Oh, I'm so hungry, but I'm here. I just want to go inside, but I also want to eat. But I don't want to eat junk food. I want crab legs. I think I'm just gonna have to tough it out. Get over the whole starving thing for like an hour or however long I'm in here. My first one. I don't want to settle on the first one. I need to find all the chairs. Been here like 10-15 minutes. I haven't even found the chairs yet. I'm just like sidetracked by like video stuff and like walking down aisles. Why do we not have a micro center in where I'm in Wichita? I gotta go to the big city to get the good stuff. So I drove 3 hours to come to Micro Center to test drive a bunch of different chairs, and I found them.
I do have 2 on the floor.
They're on the ceiling. It's awesome.
I do have 2 on the floor if you did want it.
Oh, it's fine. I drove 3 hours to try to test all the chairs, but you'll have them all on the ceiling, so it is what it is. Awesome. So because they're hanging on the ceiling, I'm gonna go to Ikea because hopefully, well, I know they're gonna be a bigger store and they're gonna have extra room. They're like, oh, we can get one down and you can test it out, but I wanna test them all out. I don't wanna just try one and try to feel all weird. Drove 3 hours and they're all hanging on the ceiling. Other than that, this place is amazing. I mean, this is nerd heaven right here. There's so much stuff. But now I'm like annoyed and hungry, so I kind of want to go find something to eat. Looks like they're expanding, but it also looks like they're really small. I didn't spend any money. There were some things I wanted to buy, but they didn't have computer chairs, so I decided not to. Okay, so apparently I drove to the one Micro Center that's small and doesn't have a lot of room, floor space, to have the chairs on the floor. So even though they had like, I don't know, 10 different chairs that I could have tried out, they only had one type of chair on the floor. So there's 2 chairs, but they look like the same chair. And yeah, I didn't really like that chair. I wanted to test drive the other chairs and find the perfect butt match for my butt. The craving is so real for crab legs. This is the only thing I could find. Red Lobster. It's been a while since I've been at Red Lobster. The one in Wichita last time I was there sucks. I know I'm probably the only guy that you know that would go to Kansas City, get a craving for crab legs, and go to Red Lobster. Not barbecue. Red Lobster. There she is. Look at that big ass store. That is what I need right there. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Freaking parking lot for Ikea is humongous. Okay, the one that I went to last time in Arizona, not this big. Like, this parking lot is the size of Wichita. Okay, it's a little absurd, but it's freaking huge. Get out of this freaking store. I keep following the arrows, but I guess I'll just keep going. So I am out of Ikea, and I did not like anything. like the most expensive chair was about 260 bucks, which price is, I mean, cheap is good, but the chairs that they sold look like, you know, $100 chairs that were priced at 260. You know, you get online, it's like, I want a nice plush office chair. Like what? Okay, there is an Office Max close to this Ikea. So since it is 3:30, it's gonna take 3 hours to get back. I don't wanna leave this damn town empty-handed. Even though I don't have any way to get a chair back, I can ship it home. But still, I need a test first. So I'm gonna go to the Office Max here, maybe see if it's a different selection than what I have in Wichita. And you know, because they might have different, maybe a bigger facility, maybe more chairs, a bigger area. I don't know. Either way, I gotta try. I'm gonna make that my last stop. I'm gonna get some gas, go to Quick Trip, and I'm gonna make that my last stop and head home. So I drove, if I don't get a chair at Office Max, I drove all the way to Kansas City to eat at Red Lobster, stare at gaming chairs that are stapled to the wall at the top of Micro Center, and walk around Ikea seeing absolutely nothing that I want. Fun. This is what I've been reduced to. Office Max. On a positive note, I did get an alert that there's a tornado watch going on, so that's good. Could be fun. Exactly the same as in Wichita. Guess I'm gonna go back home.
I can't see anything. I'm gonna die. And I can only do 65. And I'm recording it because I'm stupid.
Holy bananas, I am like driving through freaking hell right now. Like, I just got flash flood warning on my phone, and it looks like a trucker is driving with his hazards on. Definitely had to bring down the speed a little bit. I don't know why I got my phone in my hand, because I should not do that, but either way, it's actually I think it's clearing up a little bit. It was worse earlier. Okay, I just got a tornado warning pop up on my screen. I can't see anything, so if there's a tornado coming at me, I have no idea where it is. Holy bananas. It says till 5:45. It's, oh shit, it's 5:12. So I got 30 minutes of a tornado warning right now. Kind of freaking out right now. I might die trying to get a computer chair. Oh wow. And there's some high waters, like there's some hydroplaning waters right now. Oh my god. There's freaking tornado sirens going off. That cop was out. I don't know what that cop was doing. But I'm in Emporia right now. I think I'm like 2 hours away from home, from the safety of my basement. This is why you don't leave your basement, kids. Stay in the basement, make videos. There's a freaking tornado siren going off right now. Holy shit. All right, this might be the last word. Someone's gonna find this phone and be like, this dumbass was recording on his phone while he was in the middle of a tornado warning. I don't even know what to do. What do? Pull over? I don't know what to do. Try to dodge a tornado? I might die right now. What the hell? All I wanted was a stupid computer chair, and I'm freaking gonna die. Oh shit. I'm gonna die trying to get a damn computer chair. I don't see a tornado, but I can't really see much of anything. Hydroplaning, trying to pass this guy. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit. Come on, you got it. Come on. There we go. There we go. Woo! This is a little scary. I think this truck behind me wants to get in front of me. Come on, buddy. You want to get in front of me? Go ahead. Go ahead. It's all you. Have fun. Braver than I am. Now you're... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I can't see. Okay, so either I passed the storm, which I hope I did. I think I did. Either I passed the storm or I'm in the eye of the storm and I'm about to get hit by a tornado. But I think I'm good. You know, tornadoes are kind of fun if you're sitting in a basement and you're like watching a map and you know that you can, you know, safely not die and like go out and take a picture of it and then go back to your basement. It's all, I mean, that's a Kansas thing, I think, but I do not like driving on a highway when there's a tornado and there's like sirens and shit going off. Whew. Man, I'm like freaking pumping hearts right now. Holy bananas. Whoa. Oh shit. Okay. It's just hydroplane. It is flooded as all hell. And there's like some hydroplane in places. I think I'm good. I just got to probably keep the speed down to like maybe 70 or less, 60 or less, 65. I'm gonna go 65 because there are definitely some hydroplaning areas right now. There's one hydroplane I was like trying to get around a semi and driving with no hands, but like it went sideways. It went sideways a little bit and scared the living bananas out of me. So yeah, that was fun. Hot damn. I can barely see the line in front of me. It actually shows up, I think, a little bit better on camera. God, can't see shit. I think my windows are fogging up too. I'm gonna sit on that. I'm in a flash flood warning now. I'm in a flash flood warning now. I drove through the tornado and it cleared up a little bit, but now I'm in like a freaking flash flood. All these things are popping up on my damn phone, and driving with the hazard lights on because I can't see anything. But overall, it's not too bad. I'm just going slow. I'm only doing 50 right now, although it is a work zone now, so it's 65 in a work. Oh shit, 65 in a work zone. I think actually I drove through some hail earlier. It sounded like there was some hail briefly for like a second, maybe 5 or 10 seconds. That was when I was going through the tornado thing. So I might have some hail damage, possibly. I don't know yet. But right now we're doing 35 mile an hour because it's one lane and it's freaking construction zone. And everyone's like freaking out. This is fun. I think I should do this next weekend. This is awesome. I don't know if those are tornado clouds or not, but they're like lower than all the other ones and they're moving quicker. That's not a good mix. That's usually how tornadoes start. Depends on what the temperatures are, but you know, the pressures and you know all that other tornado. Oh wow, it's getting darker. This is El Dorado Lake though. It is flooded AF. But that means I'm getting closer. It means I'm getting like an hour out. That's good. I'm an hour away. I made it through the hell. Now I'm gonna make it. Yes! Without a computer chair though. No hope for one. So, I lied. It's not over. It got worse. Those are rain clouds. Flood clouds. Back in it again. Got a flash flood warning again. This is fun.